Welcome to episode 3 of Advertanal, and to stay in the public mainstream, we're going to watch the new trailer for the new Star Wars film that comes out next year. Let's watch Star Wars.
There has been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Now, straight away,
I think we're just both going to sit here and pay attention to it and then go, yeah, at the end. And that's going to be the whole episode.
straight away, I thought, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only person, Black Skywalker. Did you not think it straight away?
Oh, you think he might be...
No, I just thought it was like, oh.
Oh, you thought that...
They've got the main guy's going to be black. Not that, you know, it's
but
just...
that might be the...
It's a route.
They might try and make that a thing.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars has always been accused of being racist because there's like 2 black guys in the whole thing.
Well, but there was one.
There's Lando the traitor,
yeah.
and the only other person who even looks kind of vaguely black is Darth Vader, who was still a white guy under it all,
yeah,
but his voice was
Lando comes good in the end. Just remember when it was made as well. So we're with Black Skywalker. That was a bit mental.
What?
That robot.
Well,
so that's the new R2-D2.
Probably, yeah.
And it's a circle.
In fact, no. If the other Star Wars films are anything to go by, it will just be R2-D2 and C-3PO, because they seem to be the only robots in the whole galaxy.
Okay.
Anyway. Yet again, it seems like there's 3 planets in the whole galaxy as well, because that's clearly Tatooine again. That was Mos Eisley, which means that every single major event, I think in every single film, there is a major kind of part of it that revolves around that one planet. It's meant to be in a whole galaxy.
Well, like most superheroes were in New York. Everything happens in New York. Do you know what I mean? That's where the
Spider-Man and
New York.
What's the equivalent in DC? It was only Spider-Man and Fantastic Four.
Superman, New York.
That's Metropolis.
Yeah, but that's like slang for New York, isn't it?
It was New York. It's meant to be New York.
Yeah, because he sees the Empire. No, he sees the what's it called? Statue of Liberty in Superman 1.
Okay.
It's based in, just like Star Wars is going to be based around these few planets, because they can't have like thousands, can they? Because then you'd just be
Star
like,
Trek.
No.
Different place every week. Great. You should watch Star Trek. It's really good.
Do they go to Stoke?
Another good thing about Star Wars actually is that J.J. Abrams will now leave Star Trek alone, hopefully.
Okay. But it already seems to me, like I said before, a bit more down to earth.
It's the
so
gritty
flashy
reboot, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's
a classic gritty reboot.
The dark side.
See, I just think it's just Darth Maul again.
It might be, yeah. You don't know if he's going to turn out to be a major character or not. Although as soon as I saw that, I thought that's a good idea. Because like the main way they normally like cut each other's hands off is because there's no guard thing.
Yeah, so, but you can still come from that side, can't you?
Well, yeah,
you can still come from. So what's that protected? If your hand's like that, still can't.
It's a risk. It's a risk. There's lots of swords. That's how like actual swords were made.
Is that better than the double-ended lightsaber?
Well, that's just a different thing.
That's just. Do you think it looks like a big cross?
It does look like a big cross.
Antichrist.
There is. Well, it also it could be like a not very well disguised messianic kind of thing.
It does look quite satanic.
And the light.
Yeah,
that's the moment when you go, yeah,
exactly. You're like, oh,
it's Star Wars.
It's going to be. Yeah, we see.
Although again, one spaceship in the whole galaxy. Like, why is it always the Millennium Falcon?
He's not in a that's in a world. You can see.
Well, no, but I mean, they've got the whole galaxy. A galaxy
in
far,
their
far
hands.
Away. A handful of planets that everything happens on. A handful of people that it revolves around, and a handful of one spaceship that's.
Because they had to bring back that.
They had to have the.
Because it's a rubbish spaceship.
Well, it's meant to be quick, but apart from that, yeah.
X-Wings are more kind of you know, there's lots of them.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good bit of continuity.
There's a lot of, and that's really hard to get blown up. The idea is that it's all been quiet for a bit.
It'd be interesting to know if they've, because there's in the books. I'm going to get a little bit. I didn't read all of them, but I know a bit of it. Which is that when the emperor dies, that doesn't mean the whole empire is like defeated. There's still the civil war keeps going for ages afterwards because they've only killed one guy. He's like an important guy, but so I don't know if it's going to be like still the Rebel Alliance and the Empire, or if it's meant to be like a new republic, or that'd be interesting to see.
I don't think they can go wrong at all with the movie.
Well, they put it in Phantom Menace.
Because but you know that it's but Phantom
They're
Menace.
not gonna do
Phantom
that again.
Menace was George Lucas, so
Yeah,
the thing is that it's now being done by Disney.
they kind of they know now what will work, and they also know what won't work, which is good.
Why is Lucasfilm got anything to do with it then?
Because they own the rights to it. I mean, they own the they sold
They sold all of
they
it.
sold the rights to make new stuff, but it's still.
So what's Lucasfilm? Is it the production company?
Yeah.
So he's still producing it.
No. I think it's probably like his company. They probably employed him to like do graphics or something. I don't know.
Yeah. As soon as you associated Star Wars with Disney, that's when you started thinking, oh, it's going to be.
Yeah, but
it's
Disney
gonna
know
be
how
kids
to do successful stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
And they know how to appeal to, or at least they get in people who know how to appeal to both.
I just think because it's now a blank page, they can take the story wherever they want, as long as it's not.
Yeah, because they've also said that all the kind of story that's been built around Star Wars, they're not counting. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Like all the books and everything, they're completely ignoring. They're going to do their own thing.
So I'm sure there's been fan fiction done
Yeah,
like,
and
over and over and over.
They've done it. I think it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 9 chapters, but they're not going to. It's not going to be 7, 8,
Luke
9.
becomes a milkman. My phone's ringing. We've just got to wait a minute for them to leave a message. Probably about getting
PPI.
either PPI or a free boiler.
Hi, you've reached Heather and Josh Walker. Leave a message.
The incredibly excited voice
Lost
of your wife.
compensation. To get your full refund within 12 weeks, press 5 to speak to an agent now. Or press 9 to opt out, and the bank will keep your compensation.
see how they kind of rub it in at the end. And be a dickhead.
It's like that advert out. What you don't care if the banks have £7,000 of your money.
Yeah, it's great.
Think you can afford to just ignore it? Well, I've never had a credit
Right, so I
card
have
or
to
a loan,
wait.
so
Interrupting PPI.
Yeah, go away.
Telephone phone call. Are you happy with The Force Awakens? The title? Because it's not the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, you know, because that had 3 things: Kingdom, Crystal, Skull.
Yeah.
This is 6. Quite simple, isn't it? It's just the Force, which we all know about, awakens.
So
all in all, it ticks all the boxes,
It's a
and
really
it,
good teaser.
it gets everyone interested. Obviously, not much footage; they can't give too much away, but they put the main things in there to remind you that it's got stormtroopers, it's got the Millennium Falcon, it's got X-wings, and it's got a baddie with a fucking Antichrist lightsaber. So
it's got
everyone talking to it. The perfect.
And they've let everyone know that all the original cast are going to be in it.
Yeah. There we go. That's our view.
It's very good. You should have know when I could. What?
That's our view.
Yeah.
On probably shouldn't do that.
No.
On the new Star Wars trailer. So thank you for watching.
Cheers. I want to talk about my foot hurting.
You stubbed your foot.
I did. I think I might break my toe, but I shall power through.